I'm Ibarra, and I'm proud to be Pinoy. So I started the Pinays Rising Scholarship Program with my friend Dr. Allison Tintianco-Cobales, who's also a professor at San Francisco State University. And when we founded it back in 2018, our main objective was to create a scholarship program and to give back to the community. For us, it was very important that we help encourage, especially Filipino students, to not only pursue higher education, but also to be involved in their community. What we're specifically looking for, first and foremost, are students who self-identify as Filipino American. I think it was very important for us not to focus heavily on test scores or GPA, because I think at the end of the day, those numbers and those scores, they don't really quantify or tell you much about a student's passion or how much that they're involved in their community. I think I started advocating for Filipinos at an early age. When it comes to the Filipino community here in America, I think that we're still not afforded a lot of the access to these kinds of spaces or resources. It was very rare that I would see stories that I could relate to, and so I made it a point early on that when I first started writing, especially poetry, that I talked about my family and I talked about my culture and who I was and where I come from. I'm very excited and so happy and thrilled to see the amount of Filipinos thriving right now in the entertainment industry, not just here in the US, but I think globally. Specifically talking about the American entertainment industry, we have Bretman Rock, we have her, Sweetie, Bella Porch. There's just so many, specifically Filipinas, that are killing it. And it just makes me very proud, of course, and it also inspires me as well as being a Filipino American creative. For me as an artist, when I write a song and then I record it, I never really think about who's going to be and eventually on the listening side once a record is finished. And so for me, I'm just very humbled, absolutely humbled and grateful for all the support and just the reception that my music has gotten. When I think about my utmost inspiration for the kind of content that I create and the lyrics that I write about, at the top of that list will always be my mom. I grew up in a single parent household here in the US, and seeing my mom as a first generation immigrant and supporting me and my younger sister by herself, to me, she will always be my superhero. Yeah, when it comes to having a full-time day job and also being a musician, it's definitely been a constant challenge. I think time management is number one, and just being able to identify how to prioritize, on my day-to-day basis, how to prioritize my activities, and also remembering why I do these things in the first place. I think when we remember why we do what we do, it helps drive us. When I think about the pandemic, all of last year, of course, we've been all affected globally, all across the board, all of the jobs, even in schools. I just want to tell people to, give them that inspiration and that encouragement that there is a light at the end of this tunnel, and as long as we remember that it's not just about keeping ourselves safe but our community safe, that I think we'll be able to pull through it. I'm definitely very proud to be in the biotech industry. I think when I was thinking about my day job in previous years, it was always, kind of like my backup plan. Science has always been one of my other passions as well, in addition to music. But I think this past year especially has given me a new perspective on the type of work that I do, but also a new perspective on the type of work that all frontliners do. When I see things like this appear on the news, or I read articles about it, I can't help but think about my very own family members. It definitely saddens me and it frightens me, but I'm just glad to see that, especially here in my community, I've been seeing my community come together. No need for introduction, you hear and you know why. Nose dive into an era where the beats are lo-fi. Put my face in the book as my people are profiled. Erased from the books and my people are told lies. Sky's the limit, go fly, Filipina fly high. I mean back in 05, hitting you I grow wise. But surprise we grow thighs, double dose to broke lies. So we dove in those sides, to losing hope it goes by. I got Bam to my left and Erica right. Here to giving you America like Erica right. Try to take my title, never will to inherit the rights. That club in city's finest. Put me on the 5 list. Color out the lines cause I color like your iris. Hunger in my eyes, it's everything that I risk. Kill it with my tongue, every time I spit a free. But the work is never done and believe I'll never leave. My message to couple buy-ins, we'll get through this pandemic. We gotta stay strong, stay safe and never let it take down all our hope, because together we will rise. We were born to survive. Basta Pinoy at Pinay.